Cooking Everything Outdoors show. I hope you try this at home.
Hi, this is Bob Tucker from Mac Grills, and I'm here to tell you all about the 2-Star General. We have a 20-pound pellet hopper that you can throw the whole bag in there, and we also have a pellet dump door that allows you to change out the different flavors of pellets. So if I want to switch from apple to mesquite, I can just open this up, dump out apple, add in mesquite, and I'm off and running again. We have all stainless steel grids on our tops. We use a split section so we can move our flame zone cover on and off the area. This area is designed for direct heat barbecue grilling for steaks, chops, burgers, all those things, and you can reach those super searing temperatures that everyone's after. We also have the split grid system so we can add in options like a griddle. We have a griddle, a searing grate that gets those super black marks on your steaks and those types of things, and allows us to also add in a second shelf for doubling our cooking surface. As you can see, everything that we do is high grade 304 stainless steel, super heavy duty, built to last a lifetime. This is our warmer smoker box. On the right hand side it has its own tray and shelf in there as well, and it's designed to keep foods hot and serving temperature while you're cooking more. And you can also use it as a cold smoker. So if I wanted to cold smoke fish at, let's say, 80 degrees, I can throw fish over there, or cheese, or nuts, or jerky, or any of those low temperature type cooking items, and do that type of smoking in the cold smoker box. On the main chamber, we have a range of 170 to 500 degrees, and the average time is probably about 15 minutes to get this grill up to temperature. So you can simply turn on the grill, it lights itself, augers the fuel into the system, comes up to temperature, and you're off and cooking. I have a remote here that we use for the grill that we just released a couple of months ago. That is a Bluetooth wireless control of the control panel that's actually on the Mac grill itself. So this is simply a wireless version of the control panel that we have here. We have a set temperature screen where we can set the temperature between 200 and 450 or smoke and high in 5-degree increments. It will maintain those temperatures. We also have a screen that shows the exact temperature of the grill, and we have meat probe screens that show different meat probes that can be plugged into the controller and the temperature that your food is cooking at. So if you want to set an alarm for a probe, let's say chicken at 165, you can set that, and then when meat probe 3 reaches 165, it will alarm and the screen will flash letting you know that your food's done. We also have built-in timers for countdown and elapsed time. And we have user programs that you can set up to make the grill smoke for an hour, let's say, ramp up to 300 until the turkey reaches 165, and then back down to a holding temperature to not overcook the food while you're off golfing with your buddies or visiting with friends or doing whatever. The remote is a Bluetooth version of the controller, so you can simply take this into your house while you're watching TV and monitor all the functions of the grill and make all the changes that you wish right from your sofa. You can also use the remote for long cooks, for telling you if power interruptions happen. It will alarm and say there was a power interruption. If you forgot to put pellets in the grill and you had a flame out, it would beep an alarm and tell you there was a flame out, and you could then know that and go out and take care of it before the food was ruined. So we use an extra tall cooking surface so we can double rack this grill. I can cook 8 10-pound pork shoulders on this one 2-star model because of that. With the rolled lid design, it wraps around that second shelf and doesn't hang up. And we don't have any burn hazards because of the rolled lid design as well, without that hinge being on there. All the highware items are stainless steel, including the grease bucket. And we've done a really good job tucking the tool hooks out and under the way so you don't get hung up on those. And with the hopper and warmer box lids, you have some really good prep surfaces to work off of when you're cooking. So to swap out the different configurations for your 2-star General, you can remove these split grates here and add in a searing grate over the flame zone. This grill will get super heated hot, so when you're cooking steaks on the searing grate, you're going to get those really deep, dark, black steak marks that everybody loves. We also have a griddle that you can pop in place. And it fits right on either side of the grill grate space there. And then you can cook eggs, bacon, pancakes, casseroles. A lot of guys are using these for doing fajitas, those types of things, for grilling vegetables. You don't have the holes in there for the stuff to drip down. And then another big feature for our griddle, believe it or not, is steaks. There's people doing this reverse sear. Well, they'll put the steaks on the right side and they'll smoke them until they reach 100 degrees, which in some people's theory is when the meat is the most porous and can soak in the most smoke flavor. And then they'll crank the grill up to 400 degrees, take the steak from there, throw it on the griddle, which is going to be about 600 degrees, and sear it all off until it reaches their internal temp, like 2 minutes aside, let's say, and then they're off to dinner. Nice. So very versatile accessories that you can put in. You can put in 2 griddles or 2 searing grates or 1 full grate. And then we also have an option for upper grill grates to add to your cooking surface, where you can then have dual levels. So this is a half grate, so you can put it in the back section here, and then have 2 levels, or we make one that's the full distance, actually doubling. And because there's 7 inches in between each one, you can then fit, like I said, 8 pork shoulders, 4 on the bottom and 4 on the top, and cook them all at the same time on this grill. When you first look at it, you think, well, that doesn't look big enough to cook 8 pork shoulders, and actually it is. Because of the rolled lid design, I can have the second grate come all the way to the end, and it doesn't fit as it closes.
So a couple of new items we're introducing this year. One is our ice cubes. This is for the discerning drinker. Once you've chilled these cubes, you put them in your glass. It's going to keep your drink quite cold, similar to regular ice cubes. But the greatest thing is there's no dilution. The other thing about it is, since soapstone is non-absorbent, you're not going to get any flavors from different drinks that incorporate themselves into the ice cubes. They're dishwasher safe, and people really love them. Plus, you're going to be conserving water, so which is a great thing. Next item we're just introducing this year are called hot rocks. These are to be used in your grills, gas and electric grills, instead of your typical lava stone. This soapstone is so dense that once you start heating it, it retains the heat, it spreads the heat throughout the other stones. It doesn't offer any absorbency, so you're not going to have any kind of flare-up, as many of you are familiar with lava rock. Very, very dense material. Once this is heated in your barbecue, you can actually shut down your energy, and you're going to retain this heat and still continue to cook your food just from the heated hot rock stones. Here again, 100% soapstone. So that's something to keep looking for, and do ask your local stores about them to see if they carry them instead of the lava stone. Here's the newest thing, an innovative stove available. This is called the Vermont Bun Baker. What's amazing about this stove is it's not only a regular wood stove with just above 30,000 BTUs. This will heat 750 to 1,000 square feet. The greatest thing is you've got a bake oven on the bottom of it. And you've got your baking tray as well as your broiling rack. The heat's really easy to maintain. You've got your fire on top. Great air controls at the door and also up on the top level. And this is really great because as you're beginning your fire, you've got your lever up, creating great energy, good airflow. When we're ready to start cooking in our oven, we want to lower the items, and we're going to create the heat coming right around and working its way around 5 sides of the bake oven. It's really fantastic. It's got a great thermometer. Usually when that reaches around 12 o'clock, you're talking about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So real fun and great to cook with. People really love it. To take this a step further, we've added soapstone. What I want to show you right next door here is the same model, the same bun baker. And what we've done is added this beautiful soapstone veneer. This is 2 3/8 inch thick. Once this stone's really heated, your fire can go out and you're still going to maintain a nice radiant heat out into the room. And the nice thing here is also the whole stove, that bun baker, has been elevated another 12 inches off the ground. And as you see, we've even added a wood bin. So it makes it quite a beautiful item for the house, for your living room, for your den. We also have available, one of our extras is the baking deck. And this, of course, is going to be your solid soapstone again. Really nice, great runnels have been added. And once that's heated inside your oven, this also can be removed, brought to your dining room table. You can continue to cook right on top of that baking deck, and then put it right back when you're done. So it's a real great way to cook and heat your house at the same time. Another item available with the bun baker as an option is a hot water heater exchanger. And that gets inserted into the back of the box and hooked in as a gravity feed system. And now what you're doing is heating water as well and sending that back into your hot water loop. So it's a really great item, fun to use. Check us out sometime on live stream. I'm on the Bun Baker, Vermont Bun Baker Cooking Show. Every few weeks we do something really unique, including trout, chicken, ribs, hot dogs, pizza. We just have a great time with it. So I appreciate everybody coming by and visiting today, and hope to hear from you too online.
What's your website?
We're at VermontWoodStove.com. We're on live stream at the Vermont Bun Baker Cooking Show. And you want to see us on YouTube, just check for Professor Soapstone. Gotta be me.
Hello, I'm Richard Luft, and I'm the inventor of the Luftleiter. And it started when I was barbecuing in Sweden, and I was making a whole chicken, and the chicken tasted of a lighter fluid. So I got angry, and I took a bread toaster and I poured the charcoal into the bread toaster, and I had an old vacuum cleaner that you could change the airstreams, so it actually blew air. So I changed the airstream and I put the vacuum cleaner down the bread toaster, and I realized it was perfect to light your barbecue in that way. So I started developing the Luftleiter. I was working in the theater and in the film as a director. And in 2005 I started the company, Luft Industries. And I got the first container to Sweden, to Stockholm in 2006. And I called the high-end shops, the best design shops in Sweden. And I said, I'm a theater director, I have invented a barbecue lighter, and they hang up. Nobody wanted to meet me. So I was kind of desperate. I had 5,000 Luftleiters and nobody wanted to meet me. So I took my barbecue and I put on the street outside the shop. And I called the purchaser again and I said, now I'm outside your shop. You have to come out. It takes 60 seconds and you don't even have to buy it. If you walk away, no problem, but you have to come out. And they laughed and they came out. I light the barbecue and everyone bought it.
That's
so
awesome.
I was running around in Stockholm in 2006, and today, 2011, we are selling in 22 countries, and we have the US patent. And we have, up till today, we have sold a bit more than 100,000 pieces. And it retails for $79.95. And you can visit our website, luftusa.com.
Let's see how that works.
Yeah. It's there's no flame, so it's not dangerous. So you just take your charcoal, lump charcoal, briquettes or wood, and make a pile, and no chemicals. When using chemicals, they get into the food. So you just take the Luftleiter and touch the pile of charcoal. When it starts to spark, and the sparks are not dangerous. When it starts to spark, you pull it slightly away. and continue towards the same spot. So if I stop after 60 seconds, I can walk away, and the whole pile of charcoal is ignited in 60 seconds. So if I walk away after 60 seconds, it takes care of itself, and I can open the beer with the beer opener and just relax. But if I don't want to wait for the charcoal to turn white, I just continue using it for a couple of minutes, and it speeds the process, so I can actually start cooking. It's depending on the quality of the charcoal, but from 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes from starting, I can put the food on.